Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. So last we left off, we were doing this companion quest for Aveline with some corruption with guards and shit. So let's see, confront Captain Jevin at the barracks in the keep about guards being used to pass secrets. Let's do it. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I think that I like the interface better. I like the combat better. I'm definitely invested in the story. I'm excited. You good? You good, people?
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
Okay. Cool. Glad to hear it. Okay. Back to Viscount's Keep. We're gonna get some answers, damn it. But I had it with these hoes. Listen here, jackass. Why are you trying to get your guards killed? What the fuck's up with that?
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
Ferelden, what? What was that?
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Aww. Good job, Aveline. How you feeling?
Point the way, Hawk.
Oh. Okay.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Oh. Now I can talk to you?
Point the way, Hawk.
Well. There we go.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain.
He seemed a good man. For a Templar. I'm sure he's found peace.
What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I didn't cause his death, but I also didn't prevent it.
Do you blame me?
I did. I didn't want to. I know why it had to be done, and so did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
I know what you get up to, and soon the whole city will be my responsibility. Which means someone will need to keep a close eye on you.
There we go.
It's good that you can stay with me. I need you, Aveline.
You've been grand through all of this. A true friend. Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
I agree. I trust you. Alright, well that's good. So what should we do next? Let's see. So we need to deliver Flemeth's amulet. Talk to Varric and Lowtown's Hangman Pub. From the Kirkwall City map, go to the Black Emporium. I am a little curious about the Black Emporium. Oh, I need to go to the Chantry too. Let's do that first.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
It just feels like the right thing to do, you know? Alright, cool. Let's roll it, y'all. Okay, I need to get there from Hightown. I do like that once you, like, discover the places in the town, you can fast travel directly to them. Yeah, I just really like the interface. It's very easy to understand. I like the symbols with the dialogue texts that kind of hints at how you're going to say them or how they'll be received. Yeah, I like it. I'm really liking this so far. I've heard that after Origins, the game's quality goes downhill, but again, my opinions are in the minority a lot. So, like, if people hate it, I'll probably love it. And so far, I'm loving it. Okay.
You show admirable restraint, Bethany. For a mage, I mean. I could also say for a mage. But
Ooh.
yes, for a mage.
Commandments of the Maker. These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods. Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they, who have taken his gift and turned it against his children. They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond. All men for the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. Those who bear false witness and work to deceive others know this. There is but one truth. All things are known to our Maker, and he shall judge their lies. All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihood and to their peace of mind. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart. Transfigurations 1:1-5. Yeah, spare me the bullshit.
Why aren't you killing someone right now?
Fair point. But I can put my sword down.
I haven't read from the Codex in a while, but I'm just like, there's been so much other reading. I'm just like, I don't really feel like it. Okay. No real conversations with you guys. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Manthras. That's just how I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it different every time, just so you know. Leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mafarith, Mafrath, and told him all about the Maker, all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Alamari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword is creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. And when Mafrath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last Jesus, how long is this shit? Good God. At last, the armies of Andraste and Mafrath stood before the very gates of Minthras, and Andraste was not with them, for Mafrath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Archon would give Mafrath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. And so, before all the armies of the Alamari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mafrath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady sits still at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. From the Sermons of Justinia II. God, religious people love to yap. I can say that I was raised in the fucking church. My religious trauma is very fucking real. What's over here? Nothing? Not shit? Lost of the Golden Fool. I don't know that I feel like reading anymore. Yeah, I'm not reading all this right now. I'm sure I'll come back later. I'll read it then. I don't fucking feel like it. that last note, I'm like, that was a lot. Oh. That's who I need to talk to. Yeah, no. Oh. Simple as that. Okay. Let's see. What should we do next? Let's go ahead and do the Black Emporium. Why not? It's from the Kirkwall City map. Let's roll. There we go, the Black Emporium. So is this like the black market, pretty much? Urchin Child. Trust a nude repose, invisible. Discarded weapons and armor. I probably can't use any of this stuff. Okay, let me talk to you. Oh, Xenon the Antiquarian. Okay, I'll read it later. Vessel of Tear. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Although this wax-stoppered vessel is clearly labeled Tear Shed during the burning of Treviso, many questions remain, not the least of which is, which burning of Treviso? When the Canori conquered it in 635 Steel, when it was burnt by the liberating armies of the White and Black Divines during the Second Exalted March of 752 Storm? Or when it accidentally burnt to the ground in 862 Blessed after a dockhand knocked over a lantern in a warehouse full of lamp oil? Even assuming the correct event could be determined, the question of whose tears have been collected remains. Presumably not any of the numerous fire victims. Surviving relatives, perhaps? Nobles with summer homes on the Antivan coast? It should be noted that nowhere on the label does it say that these tears were shed in relation to the event, so they could have been the tears of a woman in Montsamard, weeping because she was not asked to dance at the last costume ball, unaware that at that very moment one of the greatest port cities of Thetis was aflame. Okay. I'm not reading all this shit right now. I'm good. I'm good. Was that it? Yes. Okay, since we're here, let's go ahead and go talk to Varric in his place of worship. I mean, I think that's fair to say, right, Varric?
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Got a new quest.
Right. Sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
Swindler.
I wouldn't have said, but yes. double patrols here if I had my choice.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but sure. This isn't the Hanged Man. I don't understand why I'm fighting the card. Is this the new... Hold on. Yeah, this is... Eliminate the card of swindlers operating Lone Town. I mean, okay, this isn't the active quest I wanted to do, though. Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay, I mean, cool, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. Wait, who should I go talk to? I mean, shit, since I did it. Alright, I'll be right there, Sergeant Melindra.
Shove off, you.
You shove off, you.
The thieves are gone, Guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
You know me so well. Ooh, a sovereign. How much do I have at this point? 21. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. Where the hell? The Hanged Man. There we go. Right in front of my fucking face. Alright, Varric. Let's talk. You wanted to talk? Let's talk.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
We may need to wring it out of him. Wardens can be secretive.
Let's look at our options first. I'd rather not fight a warden unless we have to. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talk to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Alright. I have a feeling Varric and me are gonna be hella rivals. Tranquility. Oh yeah, we're getting into rival territory. I'm shocked that Aveline isn't better friends with me. Quite honestly. Okay. Oh. This is new. Heard sons of Varric sources say there's been a number of Templar raids held in Lowtown's elven alienage. You can't verify why, however, or who's been giving the orders. According to Varric, a group of mages being transported from Starkhaven haven't arrived at the gallows. It's currently just a rumor, however, and cannot be followed up on at this time. Not to follow up on this just yet. Finding out exactly where Jaffarus is, however, seems to be a problem. He'll keep looking. Varric has heard rumors. No one seems willing to talk about it, though. So, can I do the Wayward Son thing? I don't know. Let's try leaving and just see what happens.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a god. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These...
Yeah, it's not really telling me much, but it looks like we have something new.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do his best to try and meet me.
Okay, Hawk, if you're looking for work, there's a rich merchant in Hightown who's got trouble with his mining operation. If you haven't heard of the Bone Pit, the locals say it's cursed. I don't put much stock in it, but I had to turn down the job because of marchers in my crew making the rest superstitious. Go speak to Hubert Bartier in the Hightown Market if you're interested. Okay. Lucens, I take back everything I said about your blighted family. You were right. You were the best we ever had. If you're looking for honest work and good coin, come see me in Lowtown. I can keep you busy for a while. Can do. The dwarf named Anzo contacted the Red Iron looking for contract work. Wish I could take him up on it, but we've pressing business, so I recommended you. The dwarf pays well, so don't be a fool and miss out. Look for Anzo in the Lowtown Bazaar at night if you're interested. Sweet. How you feeling, Mom?
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Sounds like a bitch. I want to say that so bad.
The estate is yours. Why are we still here?
Technically, the house is now property of the Viscount, since its owner died without an heir. If we went there now, we would just be squatters. But if the Viscount acknowledges our rights, we can get back more than the house. We can get back our name.
I think we should get some restitution also.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild.
Aww.
She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
He was so young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartran's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
Bait and switch. Nice. Okay. Cornus. I think... Wait. Where's Bethany?
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Okay, that's all the same. I don't know where Bethany went. Alright. You know what, actually, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and do a fresh save. And yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.